It's a beautiful Tuesday. And we've got ourselves RickyFlics in the building. Look at him. He's handsome. We've got ourselves a dual stream. It's RickyFlics joining us, one of the foremost content creators. Entertaining, handsome. Look at him. He's here. He's in the chat. What's up, Ricky? How are we doing today?
If you're excited for a dope stream, just give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Go.
What?
Yeah.
No, it's the worst one. It's the worst one. We got dual stream action. We got a double header today. We're going to be doing some WWE. We're going to be doing some good old-fashioned NBA. But we got RickyFlics in the house. Ricky, first of all, thanks so much for taking time out of a busy week to come and hang out with us. Let's start with the important question. WWE. How long have you been a fan for?
For the better part of like close to 20 years, kind of dating myself a little bit right there.
It's fine. I'm 35. It's fine.
It's all good. It's all good. For me, I would say like my wrestling, like where it opened my third eye moment was WrestleMania 20. Rock and Sock versus Evolution was like my oh my god moment. And then my dad gave me a box set, like the old box set that was all golden, that had like all the WrestleManias up to like 20. No, I think it was close to 30. And I'll save my favorite match for later because I know we're gonna talk about that. But I think WrestleMania 20 was where like, oh my god, wrestling is awesome, and that's where I got into like the whole ruthless aggression era.
Yeah, I honestly, so I got into wrestling like '08 when I got to college.
Nice.
So I got like tail end of ruthless aggression into the PG era of awesome. Hey, yeah. Miz. Yeah, it was something. Yeah. But I'll say this, going back, I love that you brought up the Rock and Sock connection, because I feel like the Rock and Sock connection might be the most underrated tag team based on impact. They were able to do from both. I mean, listen, in ring we know what they're going to do, but from a comedy perspective, from a connecting with the audience perspective, they don't get brought up enough about how good Rock and Mick Foley were together.
Them and the Dudleys, I think those are the two most underrated. Like when it comes to like performance and on the mic, I feel like the Dudley boys and like the Rock and Sock were extremely good at what they did.
Oh my god, the Dudleys, I wish I was a fan during old school ECW, because the hold that ECW had late 90s on America was unbelievable. I mean, you talk about legends from the Dudleys to the Sandman to Raven, like the hold that they had on people never got captured again. And while I love that they brought back some of those ECWs, they never got the respect in WWE I felt like they deserved to have from what they were able to do with Paul Heyman and ECW.
Oh yeah, I feel like the old like TNA, ECW, I mean now AEW, but like all of those like secondary to the WWE productions, like fostered such a great role of talent that eventually ended up in WWE, that it doesn't get appreciated enough for the product that they provided, especially like in the late 90s.
So I know you've been a wrestling fan for a long time. Have you always been WWE? Have you watched kind of everything? Like, are you a mid-2000s TNA guy?
I haven't watched everything. My dad was huge because I'm from Puerto Rico, so like wrestling is like very ingrained in the culture here, especially in PR. So like my dad showed me all of like his old WCW tapes, like all that stuff that he had on VHS. Dating myself again.
Let's get VCR love out there, chat.
Yeah. But I was mostly WWE because I was watching like the old reruns of like Stone Cold, Austin, The Rock, everything that happened with like the Montreal Screwjob. Like I watched all of that like on VHS. So for me, that era specifically leading up to Ruthless Aggression, I was just hooked with that specific promotion, and even all the way through like Raw is War, all that area was like my bread and butter. The point where I kind of got lost with WWE for a bit was when you started getting into it.
What? So like it was so good.
The PG era is where I was like, okay, I'm gonna start watching like Formula One, all that other stuff, and then Once it came to like the Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns era, that's when I was like, okay, I'll get back into it.
You mean you weren't sitting there watching through the weekly television with Raw guest hosts like Jeremy Piven and Bob Barker?
Bro, as soon as I saw Santino Marella with the snake, I liked it for I liked it for one time. Like when he was with Bobby Lashley doing that like bit, it was great. As soon as it started getting like a weekly thing, it was not my cup of tea. Okay?
Listen here, John Cena.
Yeah.
So obviously, being from Puerto Rico, thoughts on Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico? Was that the greatest entrance of all time?
I unfortunately wasn't in the building, but it is one of the biggest pops. I would say just from the telecast.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Every single pop compilation that I've seen has it in the top 5. I would say that Edge returning and CM Punk returning are like the 3 biggest ones that I've seen in my life. Well, no, the one where Stone Cold was like the surprise guest referee at one WrestleMania. That one was like in the top 5 as well.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think when you talk about greatest pops of all time, you're looking at Linda McMahon stepping up out of the wheelchair and kicking Vince. But I think I feel like that was the moment when WWE always wanted to tip. They've always dipped their toes in international markets. When they saw the pop for that at a PLE, they went, oh, wait a second, we have something here. And we've seen the international crowds really take over. I mean, we've seen great crowds in Paris, in Perth. I thought that entrance, it sucks. You bring up the Edge one. The thing that sucks about the Edge one was it was COVID happens right after that.
Yeah.
And you're like, what a return. Cutscene. We're all at home. TV screens everywhere.
Unfortunate.
Are you a big Primo and Epico fan?
Not really. I gotta be super.
That was PG tag team, and they were from Puerto Rico, and they said that's it. That was their whole character. I don't know what you want from me.
I feel like Damian Priest is doing really, really well for like representation when it comes to Puerto Rico. Carlito's always gonna have my heart. But I feel like there's this new kid actually on TikTok that is like trying to make like his shtick is like I'm going to mic myself for every single fight, and he's in like he's in the underground circuit. But like every single match, he's basically narrating and like throwing all his jabs, all his promos on a mic, and it's going viral on TikTok. And I really like that specific brand of storytelling where he's like specifically talking to Latinos, but like all of his promos are in English so that he can get his matches booked because of his personality on the mic as well. So I'll find his name later and I'll give it to you so you can watch some of his matches.
Heck yeah. So for people who don't know you, talk to us a little bit about what you like to do. You're a huge content creator. I've seen you doing a bunch of different things. What do you like to do? Where can people find you?
So I try to call myself like a pop culture guru. I cover everything from like movies, gaming, anime, sports, everything that has brought me joy or I know has brought my friends joy for like the past 20 or so years. I cover it. Right now, I'm focused on heavy on like gaming in Spanish on my gaming pages, which is like RickyFlics 64. You can find me wherever you want on that for the Spanish stuff. And RickyFlics if you want me to talk about like movies, TV, and anime. So I basically cover all the seasonal and big releases when it comes to the big projects for most of the big movies and anime that are coming out. And then I play video games to really connect with the Hispanic audience because I feel like, I feel like I make good content in English, not to like pat myself on the back, but like in Spanish. But in Spanish, I feel like that's where my personality lends itself to being like having a deeper connection with my audience.
I have to ask, as a guy who watches a lot of movies, listen, I know that we're in big Wicked time right now. I get it, yes. And I am a self-affirmed Broadway fan, so I'm very excited to go see it. But the one that's not getting enough shine, I'm so mad they didn't call it Now You Don't. It's Now You See Me Too. Why did you call it Now You Don't? You're killing me. I'm excited for that one because I love that series. I'm excited for the third one, and I've heard it's all right. I don't know. It's the third one.
I haven't seen the third one yet. I'm supposed to watch it tomorrow, but yesterday actually I watched Rental Family. It's Brendan Fraser's movie. It's a 10 out of 10.
Good.
You have to watch it. It's a feel good movie. It'll make you feel nostalgic for that human connection. That's like nothing is digital, bro. It's like it's all real human connection, and I feel like those are the types of movies that we need, especially in this day and age.
And by the way, if there's one person that deserves this comeback, it's Brendan Fraser.
Oh yeah.
I mean, from The Whale to this, I mean, he makes me happy. But you know, I'm a kid who grew up on George of the Jungle, so
hey, I was gonna say, watch out for that tree.
Yeah, George of the Jungle and a Scrubs fan, so I remember him. Ben's death in Scrubs changed me as a human being. We could talk about this for hours, but it's time to get into our 2-minute drill. Rapid fire questions, wrestling style. RickyFlics.
All right,
let's do this. Who's your favorite current wrestler?
Male or female?
Either.
Male CM Punk, just for the nostalgia. Female Rhea Ripley. I love Rhea Ripley. Everything she does is great.
I feel like CM Punk has gotten better since I didn't think he was great in AEW, but in WWE I feel like he's gotten better. Like he feels I was gonna say he wasn't great in the UFC, but well, we know that. Sorry, Phil.
Yeah. Sorry, brother.
And Rhea Ripley is just Rhea Ripley. I hope has a long career. She's unbelievable. Your favorite?
I feel like she's a generational presence. Presence, at least on the mic.
I think you're going to see at the end of her career, she's on Mount Rushmore for women's wrestling, and you could make the argument for any wrestling. I mean, she's unbelievable. Who's your favorite all-time wrestler?
I think it's written on the background if you can see it. Austin 316, bro. Stone Cold Stone Cold just like ripped into my heart, and he never let go. I just love his attitude. I love the fact that he could back it up on the ring. When his knee injuries started popping up, you could tell he was kind of like try to phone it in near the end. But I think that run with him and The Rock vying for like who's the top dog, undefeated. Mike Tyson joining in, like, oh, amazing.
And I mean, let's be clear. Saved the company. I mean, WCW was going to win the Monday Night Wars, and it was that, and it was Mick Foley winning the World Heavyweight Championship, and it was
DX kind of started too,
and DX with the Invasion, like that saved the company because Bischoff and Ted Turner were going to win the Monday Night Wars if it wasn't for those two. Your favorite entrance theme currently and all time?
I feel like currently. Cody. I think Cody Rhodes, it just gets me hyped, especially after the run for WrestleMania 41. All time, I think it's Edge. Metalingus, bro.
Alter Bridge hits like crazy. Also, by the way, underrated current entrance theme. I love Grayson Waller's entrance theme because they're still using a CFOS theme.
Nice.
Anything Def Rebel makes me sad. Also, if you're mentioning current ones, Roman Reigns, I mean, still...
Yeah.
Head of the table still.
I feel like we have to throw an honorable mention for Randy Orton because like I feel like every kid like
come on.
Yeah. I feel like every kid has been like it's in my hand. Yeah, every single kid.
And by the way, has had 2 bangers of themes. Burning My Light was a great theme. The most underrated wrestler currently.
Melo Hayes. I think his most recent one with Gunther, I think really showed his potential. I feel like we really need to give him at least a couple top billing spots to see if he actually can back it up like as much as he can on the ring with the mic, which I think is where he's more underrated.
I feel like he is modern day Shelton Benjamin, but better on the mic.
Ooh, that's a good cut. Shelton Benjamin.
And I feel bad for Shelton because he was always brilliant in the ring, but like Melo's got that sort of pogo stick athleticism, but he's got a good character. Most overrated currently.
I'm gonna like break a few hearts, but I think Drew McIntyre is great in the ring, but just like on the mic and his character, that like brooding persona is great, but you kind of have to like. You have to add something different, right? He feels like that really boss, like beefy RPG character in like Dragon Age that just like you just never see again. You see once and you're like, oh, he's cool, and then he's just like gone.
I feel bad for him because I felt like he had maybe the best feud of the last 5 years with him and Punk and getting screwed out of the title. Like, it was such a big moment at WrestleMania 40, and it seems like since then and since that feud ended, he's just kind of been generic large heel A. And it's like, dang, because he's good. He is really good. Match you're most looking forward to at Survivor Series War Games?
I feel like the men's War Games is the de facto one, not because it's like, I wouldn't say it's necessarily just because of like the in-ring talent. It's more of like the storylines behind it. Like you have the breaking of the Vision, honestly, which is what I'm trying to like call it. Braun Breaker being in one cage with like Cody, Lesnar, Reigns, Punk, like that. I think it's just like an all-star match. Like it's something that you could only see in like 2K, I guess, like when you're like playing the game. Yeah. And it feels like this overworldly match that should lead to like a pretty solid product, you know?
Yeah, match you are hoping to see at WrestleMania this year.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I don't know, like, do we know the status of Seth Rollins' like injury?
He's not hurt. He is not hurt. It's a work.
It's just a fake again.
It's just a fake.
Another work.
It's a work. We're getting played.
Because I think like, because I did like see like people talking about like, oh, his shoulder's actually injured, but I'm just like, is it though? Because like you cashed in Money in the Bank and like you fooled all of us. So like I would say, listen, let's see. Okay, do you want to put your tinfoil hat on?
Do it
real quick.
Do it.
Okay, so I think it was yesterday. Roman Reigns like threw the jab. Oh, this would look great on like draped under over my shoulder. I think he's gonna try to like book CM Punk for the title, and then Seth Rollins is gonna come in to actually take it. I think there's gonna be interference so that he can like go for so that he can go CM Punk Rollins. I think that's gonna be the overarching
They've been building
narrative.
for it for like 2 years. Like we've been waiting for that sort of
narrative.
moment. Give me your prediction. Both Royal Rumble winners right now. Who would you take?
I think if Nikki Bella doesn't win against Stephanie, that would be like a dark horse winner. That would be like a dark horse pick right there. But I think they're gonna give it to Seth. I think they might give it. Does Gunther have a spot at the Rumble secured?
Not yet. He'll probably be in it.
Okay.
He'll probably be in it.
He'll probably be in it. I think Gunther or Seth. Gunther or Seth.
Santi yesterday said Roman Reigns to give him the multiple-time champion, multiple-time Royal Rumble winner, and then returning Liv Morgan. Because we haven't seen Liv in a while. She's had that injury.
That's true. That's very true.
Fun. By the way, underrated. Like, keep an eye out for somebody like Lash Legend. She's a beast.
Yes,
she's a beast.
Especially after War Games. Also, like we have to see what happens at War Games.
Also, Bianca. We haven't heard a lot from Bianca. So, last but not least, favorite match of all time.
Favorite match of all time. I have two picks for this. Okay. I have two picks for this from the same WrestleMania. Okay. WrestleMania X7, 17. Stone Cold versus Rock.
The entire card. Just watch it. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's baller. That one, but I feel like the most exhilarating match, like the one that really encapsulated like kids, don't try this at home, was the TLC 2 match.
Incredible.
Like the Hardy Boys against Edge and Christian, the spear off the freaking the ladder, that was like that. It changed my brain chemistry. I was like, yo, let's practice this in the backyard. And my dad was like, hell no. Hell no.
Bonus question, because I know you are a fan. If you had to make your Latino wrestling Mount Rushmore, who's going up there?
Carlitos Colon Sr. and Jr. How many people are we putting? The Mount Rushmore. The Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, 4.
It's Eddie. I'm trying to debate which Mysterio's going up there, but I'll put Ray. Over
but
there.
Dom might get up there.
See, Dom as a heel, Dom might get up there. Carlito has to be there. Let me. I would go de facto.
Like Juvento Guerrero's usually put up there.
I was gonna say Chavo, but like
Chavo's. Chavo's a great. I mean, here's the thing. There's so many other guys. I mean, people don't understand because WWE did them so dirty. But like Psychosis and Super Crazy were unbelievable in like AAA, and they were. And then they got they got Vincified.
I get you. I get you.
But there's
I'll put Carlito there because like he truly did so much, especially in his return, that I think he deserves a spot there.
He's so funny. He's so.
Oh yeah, he's on the mic. On the mic, there's very few people that can like compete with that level of charisma.
Unbelievable. We're going to get into our first sim. As it's going to be dirty. Dominic Mysterio trying to get back his Intercontinental Championship as he takes on the 17-time greatest of all time, Jonathan K. Cena, I assume.
Who's your prediction? I need to know.
I think Cena's going to actually win. I don't know who's going to win. I think Cena probably wins in here because I think he's fairly higher rated than Dom. But I think Cena, I don't think they're going to hot potato the belt. I think they're going to put it on him, and then he's going to drop it. Okay. Like if he's going to vacate it, and they're going to do a tournament for it that culminates at the Royal Rumble.
How many people are left in the It All Ends Now
It's
tournament?
weird because it's like because they're running it on 2 shows, but it's like 6. Yeah. I think 6 are left.
Okay, bet. Okay. My pick's Gunther. I
think Gunther wins it. I agree.
Yeah, technically, I think he's the most talented one to actually like face Cena for the last time. I mean, that makes sense.
And I think it's important as we watch these entrances. Can we talk for just a moment about how good Dominic Mysterio has been and how naturally he gets heat without it's not go away heat. Like this is true heat, and his in-ring work is unbelievable. He's brilliant on the mic. We know we're probably working towards that Ray Dominic retirement match at Mania, which is going to be cinema. Is he, I mean, in the last 5 years, I mean, you're talking about, I'm thinking back to since the Shield debuted, he's the most impactful person that has come up and become a new wrestler. That heel turn on Edge was maybe changed his career. I mean, because that's unbelievable. White meat babyface is cool, but this version of Dominic, Judgment Day he's brilliant.
I'm gonna go a step further, and I've said he's the most talented heel, like to go like as a heel turn since Randy Orton did the heel turn, like at the end of Evolution.
Yeah. Oh,
they both have.
Randy Orton is the best version of Randy Orton. Shaved head psychopath Randy. Yes, give me that all day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, the thing is, like, he has such a distinct style because, like, one of the things that, like, a lot of people don't get is that when you have a legacy in the WWE, it's really hard to let go of, like, your father, cousin, or whatever is, like, their shtick. It happened to Cody when, like, he was, like, in the coattails of
Dusty's
Goldust.
kid,
Yeah, so like Dominic like chose this like punk rocker like but deeply still Latino rooted persona that I think has just resonated for every single generation of people that have seen him, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think as we see the 17-time, as somebody who's been a fan for a long time, you can say what you want. I know there are lovers, there are haters, and whatever. It is with John Cena's impact on wrestling, his service to the WWE, his service to the fans, and again, I know people bring it up a lot, but there are a lot of people out there who are just as big as John Cena that doesn't do as much charity work as he does. That his work with Make-A-Wish, he is going to be missed, but I'm happy that he has kind of said, this is it, though. Like, there's not going to be a Saudi Arabia match where I come back and tag team and at 50 years, like, this is it. And it's nice to have a bow on that career.
I feel like he could take a page out of, like, the Shawn Michaels Stone Cold book and just, like, referee a couple matches later on. Or, like, cut promos for people. Because, like, his image goes beyond WWE. He's one of those stars that, like, goes beyond. And I think he could really have an impact post ring that I think could rival some of the biggest stars that have left the WWE and then come back. Because I don't want the Rock approach. I don't want him to like retire and then unretire, retire and then unretire. Like I feel like once you close that door on your in-ring performances, you can bring so much afterwards that it's really,
Yeah.
it
I mean,
really speaks for itself.
And you got to think with how much work that WWE does with charities, like he is going to be involved. He is going to be a part of this this organization for a while. By the way,
Ricky Stenicki.
He's not. I would just like to point out that I enjoy Cena's movies. I don't know if you saw Blockers is, I think, one of the funniest comedies. That movie is so good. Like, as a comedic actor, he is awesome, and I enjoyed him in Fast and the Furious. I know Fast and the Furious movies have gotten kind of jumped the sharky, but I enjoyed him in the Fast and Furious movies. I think he's fun.
I feel like it's just him and Dave. It's him and Dave as like the best actors.
Oh my God.
Best actors best wrestlers turned actors for sure.
Shout out to Dave Drax. I mean, plays it perfectly. I mean, I love
not
it.
only that, like one of his roles where he doesn't speak is Spectre, like the James Bond movie.
Awesome.
And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a great performance.
Poor Daniel Craig. He didn't get a lot of great movies, but he got 2 really good ones. I mean, Casino Royale's the top 3, but
yes,
I love Spectre as we get.
Let's go.
Quantum of Solace. Sorry, guys, that's not okay. All right. While this match gets underway, I gotta ask because I think it's important.
Yeah.
The impact of, I mean, talk to me a little bit as somebody who is so represents the Latino community and Latino wrestling. Eddie Guerrero's impact on the community. I mean, what was? It seems like he was everything. I mean, you talk about a guy who it's so sad that he passed so early because his impact would have stretched long beyond when he died so young. But just bringing Latino wrestling into the mainstream and becoming what he was, how impactful he was for the community.
He's the one that made people like dream and make like and realize that your dreams are actually a possibility. Because if you think about it, like if it's hard to break into the WWE now that you have performance centers, now that you have all the different circuits where you can like prove yourself and then get into the WWE card, Eddie Guerrero did that in the prime of the of the attitude and the ruthless aggression era. Like he was at the cusp of all those beautiful runs, and he played both heel, he was babyface, he also he backed up his performance on the ring and on the mic. He had the complete package, and he had the family aspect where he was bringing people up with him, which is the most important part. I think he's one of the most underrated top card fighters of all time, but I do believe that if he would have stayed if he would have had more time, God willing, he would have been like one of the biggest wrestlers of all time.
And I mean, I think you bring up, we have performance centers, we have NXT, we have all. Yeah, Eddie came up as a mid-carder that had to fight his way to the top of the card. He fought for everything. And I'd like to point out, even though the stipulation was a little silly, his feud with Ray over Dominic, they put on bangers of matches. And by the way, it should not be appreciated at how impactful Rey Mysterio has been for as long as his career has been for luchador wrestling. And as a guy who was discounted for most of his career. You're too small. Yeah. You're never gonna cutscene. He's unbelievable, and I think we're gonna see an awesome WrestleMania matches. John Cena has him in a bear hug. I would love to see that, but Dominic's gonna fight out of this one. And his character work with Dom has been, I think, maybe his best run of his career is some of the runs he's had with Dom. Awesome. And to think he's 50 years old, by the way. Can I look like that when I'm 50?
Wait, Cena's 50?
Cena's 48, and Rey Mysterio is 50. Randy Orton's 48? 47? He's a little younger than both of them, I think. Like,
the thing is, Randy's huge. Like Randy, when you have like that physical stature, like it's you can keep going till your wheels fall off. Honestly,
we got a 5-knuckle shuffle. Oh, he kicks out. By the way, the one that's unbelievable to me, R-Truth is 53 years old.
How old is Bobby Lashley? Let me check right now.
He's got to be in his 40s, right?
Because Bobby Lashley is okay. So
49. He turns 50 next year.
So Bobby Lashley has been yoked since like 2008. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, look at Dirty Dom. He's untying the turnbuckle. The dirtiest player in the game, Dominic. But he goes up to the other turnbuckle. The 17 time is down. Frog splash on Cena. The cover, middle of the ring. The ref is putting the current turnbuckle cover back on.
Oh my god!
Cena kicks out. Dominic screwed himself.
That's pure beauty. That's exactly what would happen in real life too, bro. I like that. I like that they're actually giving that on the WWE on the game side. I
Very
like that.
good. Tilt-a-whirl DDT, and now he attacks the arm of John Cena, trying to make that attitude adjustment not quite as effective. Cena trying to fight out. Look at him stepping. I mean, listen, stepping on his abs. Cena's got a lot of them. I don't know about you. I don't know.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
It just came through while I was like we were talking about like Eddie and Rey Mysterio. Which wrestling family do you think? Which are the Mount Rushmore of wrestling families in your opinion?
I think you are looking at. One. Two. Kick out from Dom. Okay, no. Oh, Dom flips it into it to cover himself. 1, 2. Kick out from Cena.
Oh.
I think you got to go old school. I think the Von Erich family is going to be on the list. I think the Guerrero family is going to be on the list. Okay, here's the question. The Anoa'i, like, how far do we go? 1, 2, kick out from Dom. I think the Anoa'i, if you're looking at the entire lineage. And then you get interesting. You get the Rhodes. You get the Ortons, Cowboy Bob Orton and Randy. You get the Steiners. How about Scott, Rick, and now Braun Breaker? There's the fourth
Braun
one's
Breaker's part of that family too.
He's a Steiner.
I don't know that.
He's Rick's son.
Okay.
You get the Hennigs, Kurt Hennig and his son, Curtis Axel, because he never used his dad's name. Hey Dom, what were we doing there?
Yeah, I had no idea what happened right there.
Dom, the only one that was around there was the ref, and I don't think you were going for that one.
Yeah.
Looking for the neck. Ooh, goes for the neck breaker. And Dom's going back up to the top rope. Are we going to see another frog splash? He's got Cena down, middle of the ring. Frog splash from Dominic. The cover for the IC title. 2. Kick out from Cena.
Kick out, baby.
Cena. Super Cena lives. Right hands from Dominic.
Ooh, I like that.
And now.
Oh, counter.
Up on top.
F you.
The attitude adjustment. He's down. 1, 2. Cena. He kicks out at 2 3/4. If this is how the match goes, this is what we deserve. What are we? What is the deadlift power bomb. Deadlift power bomb. Is he setting up the STF?
Oh, yeah, the STF.
No, he's going up second rope. Cena, not a big second rope guy. John, that couldn't have been the move.
Was that a headbutt? Was that a headbutt to the butt?
It was the butt in the headbutt. Yeah, John, you are not a top rope guy. What are we doing? The 17 time goes up.
What the bro?
He went for the sit-out drop kick. Oh, a little
that's
crossbody.
that retirement home sender, bro.
Look at him. Look at him once again. Untying the Dom, you can't keep untying these turnbuckles and not using them.
Not using them, bro. Ooh.
Cena, shoulder block. Here we go. It's the 5 moves of doom. Shoulder block. Gets him up.
Come on, baby.
Miss. Down he goes. The crowd, they're ready for it.
I think they're ready for it. John,
we're not going for it.
5-knuckle shuffle. No. 5-knuckle shuffle, bro.
We're going top rope.
Kobe.
The diving 5-knuckle shuffle. The cover on Mysterio. Is this it? 1, 2, 3. The 17 time retains. Look at the chin line from John Cena.
Dude, do you know what I miss when they used to do like the undisputed titles where because I remember like
both
Triple
straps?
H, yeah, Triple H getting both the straps, and I was just like, hell yeah, man, undisputed.
You know, one time it was weird was when they did undisputed tag team champions because you had like 5 belts. You're 4 belts. You're like help.
Yeah.
Look at John, never give up. We don't.
I think we have to give Cena credit. I think he has been like one of the best champions to keep his shape for multiple runs. Like I don't think there's ever been a champion that has kept their like outside of The Rock, but I mean The Rock like took some time off the actual road. In terms of his physical stature, he has kept that elite status for more than 15 years, and that's really rare.
Now we go to our second match, which is the women's war game match. Now, as we mentioned with Santi yesterday, WWE 2K25 does not let you do 5-person war games, which actually helped this one because AJ Lee's not in the game. So we have no AJ Lee on one side, and we have no, sorry, Lash Legend. We had to keep the higher OVR in there, but we get the other 4. By the way, if you're a fan, this I think is the biggest proof of how women's wrestling right now is incredible. There are so many stars. They've done such a good job with it. Let's see who the first ones out are going to be. As you see, so it looks like on one side. So again, if you don't know how War Games matches work, they cannot win the match until every person has entered. It'll be entering one at a time from each cage. 2 rings. This was an old WCW. This was actually designed by Dusty Rhodes, so shout out to...
Oh, really?
Yes, this was a Dusty Rhodes creation. Shout out to the late legend. So they're each in cages, and let's see who's going to be first out for each team. Trying to see who's in the cages.
So is this trying to be like the substitution for Elimination Chamber?
This was WCW's version of it.
Okay, yeah.
So we're going to get on the face side starting first. This is my brutality.
Oh my gosh. Bro.
Rhea Bloody Ripley. With Motionless in White playing behind her.
Have you had the pleasure of seeing one of the pay-per-views in person?
I have seen... You're brilliant. I love you. Pay-per-views in person. I have been to 4 pay-per-views in person. I was at Royal Rumble 09. Randy Orton wins it right before WrestleMania 25. Not a great card. Good Royal Rumble, though. And that was Hacksaw Jim Duggan came back for that one. I was at Royal Rumble 2018 at Chase Field in Arizona. Nice. Which was that was the couple win. That was Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. That was 2019. It was Fit Finley. Go. I was at randomly in 2013. It would have been Fastlane 2013, which the only match that was memorable from that one was Cena Batista, and Batista got F5'd off of a car through the stage, which was cool.
Oh my gosh!
And then I was at night 2 of WrestleMania 40. I got to see the Roman Reigns Cody Rhodes match with all of the hijinks, with the Undertaker coming back, with Cena, with everything. It was incredible.
Oh my gosh!
And I was deathly ill. I was sick for 3 weeks after that, but it was fine. As we're gonna get
worth it.
And we get Asuka as the first entry for the heel squad. By the way, Asuka is
I love this intro.
It's so good. Yes. And she's awesome. She is incredible.
It's theatrical. It's got like part of like what she's trying to go with, like cultural representation. It's like it's everything you want. The Unreal Mask, it's awesome.
For all the criticisms, which I think there are fair ones of WWE, one of the things I love about the current state of wrestling, especially in the internet world we live in, is how diversified wrestling has become. And I'm not talking just about, like, I'm talking about you're getting different nationalities, you're getting different styles of wrestling. We saw when Nakamura came in, strong style becoming a thing. I mean, I love seeing it's not just the WWE way anymore. It is, listen, we know that there's all these other companies. Let's mention them, let's bring them in, and let's make this really the world's game. And I think that's what's really cool, because I don't know if 15 years ago you could have had somebody like Asuka. I know in women's wrestling you couldn't have, but
no.
I mean, you saw for years the Funakis of the world were just like generic samurai talking heads, and now you get
Umaga, or just trying to like give them generic arcs that couldn't necessarily like show their personality.
It was always the foreign heel. That was all you had, foreign heel, and now you have so much more. That's brutal. And this is that's an unbelievable move, by the way, Asuka. That's out of pocket.
I like this. Oh, she's going for it.
Rhea Ripley getting dominated here early, but is able to turn her into the corner and now delivering some right hands.
What's your favorite finisher in this current WWE?
Oh, that's a great question. So currently, I think there are a lot that are done well. I do think the spear is overused right now. Everybody's
too many people have it.
Yeah, although I mean, watching Braun Breaker do it is awesome. I think as we're gonna get our first entrant from the cages, Asuka up on her feet. So I love any finisher. All time my favorite is always going to be Sweet Chin Music. Even though super kicks have turned into transitional moves. I like any move that can be hit like that out of nowhere. So the RKO is always going to be kind of top. If you're
like
talking
stoners,
about,
RKOs, like all that.
I love stuff like, I don't like convoluted. Bailey's new Rose Plant is awful.
Okay.
Like, I hate it. My favorite right now is probably Aleister Black's Black Mass is awesome. It's the modified sort of spinning kick as Io Sky enters the ring. Former partner of Asuka. This is actually, I think, how the match is probably gonna go.
I think the baby faces are gonna win.
I do too.
For the girls.
I do too.
But I think the heels are gonna win for the guys. That's just my prediction.
I would agree with both of that. Yes, I think the heels have to win for the guys. Please.
It means more for them. It means more for every single one of their storylines. So.
Hey, Rhea.
And I have to say,
there was nobody there. Why did you?
So wait, do you have to beat them in one specific ring for them to win?
It's just a first pinfall or submission. In either
ring. Okay.
In either ring, but you cannot pin or submit until everybody is in the rings.
Gotcha.
But
I actually like this. I like this format.
I think it's a cool little. I really do. I think
I miss TLC. I miss TLC matches,
who doesn't?
I miss TLC matches.
Who doesn't? I think right now though the best finisher. I mean, honestly, Dominic's Frog Splash is so old school. Like, it's such a great callback to Eddie, and he does it so well. I really, every time I see it, I get a pop for it. I love it. Ooh.
Oh my god.
So we get the full Kabuki Warrior experience with Kairi Sane and Asuka in the ring. I think you're going to see a lot of this. You're going to see Rhea and Io versus the Kabuki Warriors. We're always going to have in this match, the question is going to be, can they coexist between Alexa and Charlotte and the rest of the team, especially Charlotte and Rhea?
Yeah, I think once Charlotte enters the ring, we're gonna have to see if she can handle like working with Rhea and actually getting them over the line.
Asuka going at Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley. A couple of those clotheslines. She's firing
Double clothesline. Ooh.
The discus kick. And Kairi Sane working on Io Sky on the other ring. Uh-oh. This is a bad time as Rhea just showing off the pure power. Off the ropes, leg drop on Asuka.
Is this the last pay-per-view before, or like the last, live event, heavy one before the year ends?
There's Saturday night main event with the last time is now final. Is that a PLE? I don't know, but yes, it is. As we get Charlotte Flair into the ring and Asuka going right after Charlotte. We remember when Asuka came up undefeated from NXT and loses to Charlotte immediately at WrestleMania. Could have probably, as Asuka just putting in the submission hold. On the other side, it is the faces with the numbers advantage. I want somebody to use
the cage. I want somebody to use the cage as like a frog splash, like springboard or something like that.
Yes, go all the way up top.
The thing is, I was a big like aerial assault type fan. Like I was big on RVD. I was big on the Swanton Bomb. Yep, I was in that era. So like those were my inspos.
Did Kairi Sane just hit the Bobby Lashley spear? She did a little somersault afterwards. Uh-oh. Genius of the Sky goes up. One of the best moonsaults in the game from Io Sky.
Oh.
Yeah, the Jeff Hardy is the entire reason they tell us do not try this at home, because everybody was trying.
Well, and Shane.
Oh my god.
Shane used to do some crazy stuff, bro.
Sweaty thumb. Who's gonna be coming up next, we're going to get either Nia Jax or the man, Becky Lynch, making her way to the ring.
Yeah.
With her hot husband, Seth Rollins.
Yeah. Are they like is that an in-ring marriage or like a real?
They're married,
okay.
and they have a kid.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
As Becky goes immediately under the ring and gets a chair. That adds up.
Speaking of like real WWE marriages, I actually had the blessing of meeting Edge and Beth Phoenix at an event, and they are like the most wholesome people ever.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Don't you love when like people who are, I mean, you know, famous is a relative word, but people who are that much in the public light are exactly as nice as you want them to be.
And obviously, like, you know, they're performers, but like they live for their fans. Like, these are people that live for the reaction that they produce in the fandom, and I really love that interaction, and I know a lot of people love seeing them in live in person outside of the ring, so it's awesome. And
also, like, just a PSA for anybody who's watching out there: don't bother wrestlers at the airport at 3 a.m. Okay, let them fly.
That is very true. That is very true.
That is the one where it's like, I see like these people waiting outside baggage claim as they're getting off flights at 1 a.m. You're like,
no.
I get you want to meet them, but come on. Big kicks from Asuka. Becky Lynch, top rope. We're going superplex off the top rope.
Superplex. Nice.
On Charlotte
right in the
Flair.
middle.
Here she comes. The tiny terror herself. Alexa Bliss. And now Charlotte putting the boots to Becky Lynch, the original 4 horsewomen of WWE. And I don't think we appreciated how good that era was with Becky, Charlotte, Bayley, and Sasha Banks.
Oof.
Incredible. That's NXT Black and Gold era.
I really feel like this current WWE run could be one of the all-time greats. Like this past like three post-COVID, I'd say.
Post-COVID, I say that the Roman Reigns return, the Tribal Chief return, that was the start of the new era. Whatever you call that era, whether you call it the Roman Reigns era or whatever. I think that start, it was those, especially those 2 years right after that, were incredible. The last year has been the Cena heel turn really sours this year. Like, it sours it.
The thing is, I liked the storyline. I just felt like they just dropped it. They dropped it because like Rock left.
Charlotte, what do we?
That was a nice top rope.
The Randy Savage elbow from Charlotte Flair. It's appropriate that the last person coming in is going to be Nia Jax, who I think is not particularly.
Oh wait,
good,
you can use. There's no DQ.
Spanish Fly top rope, no DQ inside of War Games. And look, the Twisted Bliss from Alexa Bliss. Asuka's getting absolutely pummeled right now. Io Sky back to the top rope, hits another moonsault on Kairi Sane. The Kabuki Warriors are in trouble. And with Nia Jax out of the ring, the match can officially be finished now. Will Nia Jax come in and help it? Nope, she's going to go under the ring. She's going shopping first, okay?
Oh, yeah.
She's got a kendo stick.
Pin?
And 1 pin, 1 submission.
1 pin. Let's go.
You only get 1 pin. Do not miss your chance to blow. As we're going for tables now from Nia Jax. Alexa Bliss working over Asuka.
I understood that reference.
And Alexa Bliss just yeeted a chair directly in Kairi Sane's face. I mean, that was not a move. That was just out of pocket and uncalled for. Nia Jax still hasn't gotten in the ring, I'd like to point out.
Wait, I still didn't get your answer. What's your favorite match ever?
Favorite match ever? So I've got 2.
Okay.
One is a little more old schooly, which is
Andre?
No, not that old school. Come on, I'm 35. Okay, I'm not that old.
I don't know.
2009. I'm going back to Jeff Hardy, CM Punk, SummerSlam. Incredible match. Mm-hmm. 3. I have to give a nod to Michael's Undertaker. At WrestleMania 26, the second one was awesome. Modern day though, I am a sucker for WrestleMania Triple Threat. Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre. Just big boys wailing on each other. Was awesome match. As Nia Jax hits a little black hole slam on Charlotte Flair. Into the corner goes Io Sky getting worked over by Kairi Sane. There's just a table sitting there, I'd like to point out. Anybody, as Nia Jax, the freshest woman in this match.
I want a table flip. Table flip! Oh, no.
Kind of cracked the table. I don't think it was intentional, but as Nia Jax has Charlotte Flair up on her shoulders, look at the power from Nia Jax. Kairi Sane goes up. Kairi Sane goes down. DDT on Alexa Bliss. Becky Lynch going to the top rope for some reason. We're not really sure what she's doing up there. For an axe handle. I love that. As Asuka just getting rid of the table. Backslide pin. But is broken up immediately by Kairi Sane. Becky Lynch.
If you're in the chat, let us know what match changed your life or rewired your brain chemistry. Let us know, because there's a lot of them that go unnoticed.
As Becky Lynch wailing on Rhea Ripley with a table. Insane elbow from Kairi Sane on Io Sky in the corner. And they've got the advantage over there. We got this Becky Lynch with the cover. Becky Lynch with the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Becky Lynch covers and wins. Nobody broke it up.
Baby. We got a pinfall. I think
Becky
that's exactly
Lynch with the cover. And the heels win. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think.
Yeah, that's exactly the opposite of what I think is going to happen.
I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Becky Lynch is getting the cover either.
Yeah.
Nia Jax didn't do anything, huh? She just kind of came in and.
The thing is, I don't know how long. I don't know how long these matches are gonna go.
So, the War Games matches, you're looking at 40 minutes usually.
40 minutes each. Okay.
40 to 45 minutes, and sometimes longer.
Yeah, because I was like, this is probably going to be the length of an Iron Man match or something like that.
They're long. It takes a while to get everybody in the ring, and then it really starts. But they're fun.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's head over to NBA 2K. And while we flip over, let's make you sad.
Oh, we're not doing the men's? We're not doing the men's
We did both of those yesterday.
Okay. Who won?
The Faces won yesterday. CM Punk. The Faces won. Okay. With Anaconda Vice tap out. Let me ask you this.
Nice.
Let me make you a little sad. So you're a Mavs fan, huh?
I was. I'm still finding my new team.
So when you say you were, I think we all know why. But
yeah,
Luka.
Okay. So I feel like there's no real logical answer for how the hell Dallas was able to lose Luka Doncic and get Cooper Flag in less than a single season after just being in the NBA Finals. I think it was a horrible logistical decision. I mean, time has proven me right as Nico's officially out of Dallas. But I do believe that they had an opportunity to re-up a couple of the pieces in Dallas and get Luka through the finish line. Now, I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen in Dallas until they give Cooper Flag a little bit more time to develop. Because right now they're just struggling. They're like 5-10 or something like that. So it's definitely, they're 5-14 right now. So it's been kind of tough. It's been kind of tough for them.
And again, it's a young team. You're also missing Kyrie. AD has been out. I think they're probably going to move AD.
The sky is blue.
I know, right? And they got the Lakers coming up on Friday, so happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy this.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you look at the roster, you look at the starting lineup, and you know why the team's struggling a little bit, because your best player, at least in NBA 2K, is a rookie with 19 total games under his belt. But Cooper Flag's awesome. He's cool.
Yes, he is. I feel like his off-ball movement is underrated. At least we've seen him put in the work off-ball to truthfully get in some of those key spaces to get some of his numbers up. But he definitely needs to get a little bit more comfortable closer to the rim. That's where I think he's gonna be like a deadly in the future. And
I think it's what's also interesting with this team is you've got two big contracts there with Kyrie and AD, and neither of them playing. So obviously, like, it's hard to judge what this team is doing based on what they have. But I would like to point out that as much as Nico gets vilified, and I think rightfully so, I do like Daniel Gafford as a young centerpiece. Like I think he's an underrated young center. He's got some pieces around him. It's just like, was it the right time to tear down and completely rebuild? And I think that's the problem is, it's not like Luka's 38 years old. We're not talking about old LeBron James, who, by the way, is doing unbelievable things at 40.
Yeah.
He's still young. And I think that's maybe the thing that sticks in the craw of Mavs fan more is that Luka had 10, 15 years still under his belt. And you traded it away for...
That was the key factor. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Did you have to say something? Okay.
No.
What I was gonna say is that, like, usually, right? And this is just I'll take a page out of Shaquille's book. You need to lose in order to learn how to win.
Sure.
So, like, I understand why, like, losing in the finals, especially in the way that they lost to Boston, can leave a sour taste in the GM's mouth. And prompt them to rebuild and thinking, okay, like, this dude is physically not apt to take us over the hump. People forget that even Michael Jordan took 7 years before he won his first chip, and he had to lose twice in the conference finals to get there. So, like, I feel like not giving Dallas that chance to prove themselves the year after was the true mistake, because like, the pieces were there. All you needed were some auxiliary pieces in the paint, truthfully, in my opinion, just to make sure the front court is as solid as it could be. But now we'll never know. Now we got to see if Kyrie and AD can actually deliver once they're both healthy and helping Cooper develop as a talent.
And I think you see this game. This is coming up Friday, day after Thanksgiving. The storyline in this one is going to be the revenge game everybody is talking about. That's right, folks. D'Angelo Russell coming back to LA. That's what everybody cares about.
I actually really like the fact that D'Angelo is getting a little bit of hype. So,
shout out to D'Lo from the Ohio State University.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Hey, Luka already got a rebound. We love that for the Lakers.
We love that. Dude, what I think, one question that I have for you.
I'm scared.
Do you think that the inflated numbers for points per game, there's more possessions, obviously. Sure. The three game has kind of, like, made that more happen. But, like, do you think the MVP race is getting, like, even harder to predict because of the stat inflation?
Yes. Yeah, because anybody could be. I think that the other problem is LeBron James puts the bucket. First of all, here's the problem, and this has always been the problem with the NBA MVP.
Yeah.
It's not really an MVP award, because in terms of most valuable player, LeBron James should win it every year. Like, he really should. Like, up until these last couple of years, or Jokic. Yeah. So the problem is they don't want to give it to the most valuable player every year because they just have repeat winners over and over. So it's really it's not a great award. Yeah, like,
it's like best record, highest points, or, like, highest impact when it comes to sales. Yeah, I guess.
So I think this year, depending on how healthy he is, you're going to have an argument as AR-15 from the wing, no good. You're going to have an argument for Victor Wembanyama.
Luka? I think it's going to be Luka, Jokic, or Shea again.
If SGA does SGA is going to reach levels of, we can't give it to him again. Run. 3-ball from PJ Washington, no good. Rebound AR-15.
I think this OKC team is scary. And hot take, I think this OKC team is scarier long term than what the peak OKC from 2012 was.
Yes, 100%. Because these guys actually like each other.
Way better defensively.
Yeah, they like each other.
Fair. No, thanks, Jay. I appreciate you.
3-ball, Cooper flag, no good. Rebound, Rui Hachimura. Yeah, they don't have the James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant fighting between the three of them.
No, and everybody understands their role. Yeah. Dort is amazing. I think he's underrated.
3-ball, LeBron James knocks it down. Have you ever seen anything like what LeBron James is doing in his 42nd year? Daniel Gafford throws it down. he's a medical marvel. Like, he really is unbelievable.
I think the only player that ever got close to that in terms of efficiency was Kareem, and it's because he was like 7'3" and had the skyhook. Like that's the only reason. Like, Kareem is the only. He's truly the only one. Like, it's him, Kareem, and Bill. Like, those were the only people that were good close to 40.
We're not giving any Bob Cousy shout-outs? Okay, that's fair.
Fair.
Wing 3, Cooper Flag knocks down the triple.
Can LeBron just retire? Dude, I feel like the entire...
No.
McDuggets. I feel like the LeBron retirement ceremony is going to make me cry. Like, that's good. I'm going to cry for
Rui
sure.
Hachimura, top of the key with the triple. Yeah, I mean, here's the answer. He's going to retire when he gets bored. Like, just when he doesn't feel like it anymore, because he's showing no signs of slowing down. It's P.J. Washington. Foot on the line. That's going to be a long two-pointer for P.J. Washington. 10-7 early in this game. His retirement tour is going to be crazy. He'll be on a party boat when it happens.
Yeah. I'll be on a party boat.
Former Arizona Wildcat DeAndre Ayton, top of the key. Austin Reeves crossover feeds it out to Hachimura. Ayton over to Luka Doncic.
That's
Revenge
right.
game for Luka.
On the Lakers.
Ugh. As a guy who watched a lot of Suns games in Phoenix. Ugh.
Yeah.
Shout out to DA not being able to leave his house because there was too much snow.
Who do you think's more impressive? Jokic now or Wembanyama? Because Jokic is putting up one of the most efficient MVP performance seasons ever in terms of
good. So Wemby is just unbelievable. Wemby's an alien. Like, he's actually unreal. I think what he's able to do at his height is unreal, but I also feel like we're numb to what Jokic does because we've seen it for so much. He's having an unbelievable season, but we're also like, it's Jokic. Like, he's just...
That is true.
He's awesome. He is the best passing center in history. Like, he's unreal. As D'Lo comes into the game along with Klay Thompson, who is a complete waste of space now.
The craziest thing for me is that, like, Victor is such a threat offensively, but defensively, he's putting up numbers that nobody's ever put before. Yeah. He's almost averaging 4 blocks a game.
Yeah, he is literally from outer space. And
we could realistically see a run that could be only attributed akin to what, like, maybe prime Dwight Howard winning 2 DPOIs like straight, or who else won like multiple DPOIs straight? Smart didn't do it. Giannis didn't do it. I don't think Shaq ever did it twice in a row.
He didn't get him back to back.
No. I think Victor Wembanyama could realistically get DPOI for the next 3 years. If he keeps up these numbers, he could realistically get like DPOI like multiple years in a row, and that's scary. Because defense truly wins championships.
So you're talking about multiple time winners.
Yes.
So Gobert went back-to-back 18 and 19.
Fair.
Ben Wallace went 3 and 4 years. 02, 03, and 02, 03, 05, 06. He won 4 and 5 years.
Okay.
With the Pistons.
Okay, but he wasn't the MVP. But he wasn't like an MVP caliber player.
No.
Which is the other. He was
defensive,
thing.
And then the other one you talk about is Mutombo.
Okay, bet.
Dikembe went back-to-back.
Mutombo and Dwight. Yeah, Mutombo.
But again, you're talking about DPOY plus MVP.
That's hard. That's literally Michael Jordan levels. That's Michael Jordan levels. Like
the only here you go. The only players to have won a MVP and a DPOY. There are only 5 of them. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Fair.
David Robinson.
Fair.
Kevin Garnett and Giannis.
Damn, KG on the Timberwolves was cold-blooded,
and those teams were bad.
Oh man.
And
didn't Duncan never won DPOY? Tim Duncan never won DPOY. That is wild. Also, speaking of defense, I feel like we have to give Luka props. He has stepped up his defense way more. He's in the top 5 for scoring and steals.
No, so like, you know the Tim Duncan problem. For years he had David Robinson on his team.
Yeah.
And then he was also playing during the Dwight Howard era.
And then he also did have
and Ben Wallace, by the way. So Ben Wallace and Dwight Howard were playing when Duncan was. And Duncan's boring, so.
Didn't he also play with Rodman played on the Spurs too.
Mm-hmm. I had Rodman.
So,
I mean, you had Rodman
the later years. The later years.
So like he never got the shine.
Yeah.
We got that nice Cooper flag highlight, by the way. Shout out to Duke.
I feel like let me see. What could we realistically predict for the NBA? All right. So if things stay how they are, in terms of like winning percentages, we're gonna see. I'm gonna run them off. So we got the Pistons, the Raptors, the Heat, the Cavs, the Knicks, the Hawks, the Sixers, and the Magic.
Okay, that's.
I don't think.
Shout out to the boys. Listen.
I don't think the Celtics can pull off like a full, you know. No. I think they can definitely get to the play-in, but I don't think they're going to be like a top 5 seed.
Well, heck, 90% of teams get into the play-in. D'Lo from the left wing ties the game up with a triple. Yeah, I mean, I think the Pistons are going to come down to earth a little bit. I think the Raptors aren't going to be there. I just don't believe in the Raptors. Everybody else, like, I mean, I think, the Celtics are going to get play-in, but, like, without Tatum, you're basically relying on Jaylen Brown. I think it's going to be tough for them. But this feels like this is a bad East. This is not a good East. Because you're ending with so many injuries. No Tatum, no Halliburton, no Kyrie. I mean, you're like, look at all the top players that are out right now with knees and Achilles on both sides of the conference. It's mostly the East. Outside of Kyrie, like, you're talking about all the, like, and focal pieces. I mean, Tyrese Halliburton is the focal piece of that Pacers team, and without him, it's and by the way, no Miles Turner anymore. As D'Lo takes
also, we them boys. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate you.
What a legend. Corner. No. Can we be done with Klay Thompson? Are we good? He's awful.
I've always liked Klay.
He's awful now. Jake LaRavia from the corner, no good. Rebound, Marshall.
That's what injuries will do to you, unfortunately.
The
West is just so stacked. The West is so stacked.
Here's what's crazy. The West is so stacked, and I still feel like it's Oklahoma City and everybody else.
Oh, I mean, it's Oklahoma City and the rest of the league at this point. They're 94% win rate, bro.
Sorry, Clay. I apologize. Sorry, Clay.
He just hit win. He just hit win.
A little crossover fadeaway. That one's my bad, Clay.
I would never think in my lifetime I'd be able to see 2 teams that could realistically get 72 and 9.
Yeah.
And
nice.
if they continue this run, they can realistically beat the Warriors record, which is wild.
They're that good.
But if the Warriors taught us something, is that it don't mean a thing without the ring. Don't destroy yourself physically to get that regular season record and then flake out in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's a shout out to the dancers, by the way. Go crazy. Come on. There we go. Yeah. I'm in. Put me on the court,
Coach. I think
it
was last year. Was it last year where the top 6 seeds in the West were separated by just 2 games?
Yeah.
The West is just ridiculously stacked.
Cooper Flag's going to get a break, so we're going to get Cooper Flag's back in the game. And full 5 out. We get the...
Who do you think's the most who do you think has the most underrated squad right now?
I know that they are on top right now, and they've won a lot of games in a row, but the Pistons are really good. Like, they are. Cade Cunningham, Daniel Gafford throws it down over DA. The Pistons are really good. Cade Cunningham went from 3 years ago not being able to be that clutch player to being one of the most clutch players. They're getting Jaden Ivey back, which I think is a good 1-2 punch. DA with the offensive rebound, foul, and the bucket. DA lays it up and in.
Jalen Duren is like putting up crazy numbers.
Jalen Duren is developing. I really like Jalen Duren as a centerpiece. I feel like they're still a piece away, but I really like how that Pistons team is built. I mean, listen, Duren is looking like Drummond, but with offense. Like,
yeah, they got a top 5 rebounder and a top 5 scorer, and also, well, not top 5 scorer, a top 5 assist maker, and then a top 5 rebounder. So like they do have the pieces there to continue, at least in the East.
In the East, they'll be fine. I feel like they need to get a wing. By the way, guy who would not look bad on the Pistons if you want veteran leadership and a good wing is Luka will take the foul. PG-13. At this point in his career,
feel that.
there's a lot going on in Philly. I know they probably don't want him to go inside the East, but PG-13 would be a really nice wing piece veteran who doesn't need to be ball dominant, can spread the floor a little bit, provide some defense. I think he'd be so good on...
Feel that.
I'm sorry, I heard the boo from the Pacers fan.
Yeah. Who's your favorite rookie right now?
Let's talk about the impact of Danny Granger, shall we? What's that?
Fair. Who's your favorite rookie right now?
I mean, it's easy because he's the top. I love watching Cooper Flag play. I really think he is. He's got a lot to go. He's got to develop, but he's got this sort of fluidity in his gameplay that I really like. I like how he moves without the ball. I like how he moves with the ball. I feel like he's not trying too hard, which you see rookies force it a lot. I don't feel like Cooper Flag's doing that. I just really like... Oh, nice cut from P.J. Washington. And I liked him at Duke. I thought at Duke he was awesome, especially late in the year when he started to get dinged up. Had to kind of change how he played, but I love watching Cooper Flag play.
I feel you.
LeBron James sizing up Cooper Flag. Give me this matchup all day. Look at the defense from Flag. Shutting down and then forces a turnover. The Mavs hanging tough right now, up by 3 in LA. Kicks it out. Christie, top of the key, takes a screen from PJ Washington and gives it directly back to LeBron James. Here you go, sir, in your year 42. Yeah, and up in the foul. Nice job, Max. Good play, buddy.
I was gonna say, like, I
like
know. Yeah, I know Phoenix. Phoenix. I know Philadelphia is like kind of like still trusting the process to no avail. But VJ is very, very talented.
Yeah.
VJ Edgecombe is very, very talented when it comes
very
to
good.
His offensive production.
And by the way, I think the biggest thing for him is he's getting minutes. Like he's playing a lot, which should not be discounted for development. As LeBron converts the 3-point play, and we're back tied.
Unfortunately, no, I did not get to see the Knicks when I went to New York. It was like $300. MSG tickets are so expensive, bro.
And I mean, it hurts that they're also good. So, I'll tell you this:
like whenever the Knicks are top 5, like all those tickets go to like 400 plus. It was cheaper to go see the Yankees play, bro. That's how crazy it was.
You might go to a Pistons game. The Pistons are always cheap, even though they're good.
I did go to see the Pistons.
Daniel Gafford throws them. Yeah.
The Pistons were really fun. Really fun.
Is that why you hate Ohio State, huh?
I did go to UM. So
I grew up in Columbus and went to Michigan State. So like double whammy. Take double
whammy. Hey, I was at the 2015 game, so like I'll give you that. I was at the. He has trouble with the snap.
Wow, he has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free. It's picked up by Michigan State's Jalen Watts Jackson, and he scores on the last play of the game.
They ruined his draft. They ruined his draft year because they mobbed him after that. I was like, why would you break his fever?
Oh my God,
the biggest play of his life.
Unbelievable. Oh, Jalen. Shout out to Sean McDonough. I was watching that game in a bar. Where were we? We were in like Farmington Hills area. We were watching it. Okay. And it was a Michigan bar. But we were with friends. No, it was in Royal Oak. It was a Michigan watch party. These 2 Michigan fans got kicked out with like 30 seconds left in the game because they were trash talking a lot.
No.
And so we see them celebrating outside as we're like driving away.
Then it happens.
And then he points to his phone and the guy goes white.
Full on Cobra, like surrender Cobra.
Full on
surrender Cobra.
Hilarious.
Oh.
I would give him this.
What's the best game you've seen in person?
Ooh, good question.
Whether it be basketball, football, whichever.
So I think without a doubt, I was at last year's college football semifinal, Ohio State, Texas. Jack Sawyer strip sack. That was unreal. Best game though, I was at 08. Michigan State, Notre Dame, fake field goal. Little Giants was awesome. That's
ASU Texas. That's a good one.
Ooh, ASU Texas is a good Peach Bowl. Okay. But low key, best game ever, and it was. I was young. It was 2002.
3. Okay.
2.
Missed it.
I think it was 2. Might have been 3. Ohio State played number 1 Illinois in basketball at home. It was 03. No, you're right. It was 03. That's crazy. Crazy pull. It was 03. Illinois was undefeated 32-0 coming in. Final game of the season. Ohio State was completely mid. And Matt Sylvester hit a wing 3 with 3 seconds left to take down the number 1 team. It's the first time I was ever in person for a court storming. As Cooper Flag draws the foul. That was like the first time I was like, oh, these sports things are pretty cool.
They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool.
They're pretty cool. That was fun. But I mean, Ohio State Texas was awesome. I did go to when I was at Northwestern for a semester in high school. I went to a Cubs game at Wrigley. It was my first baseball game I ever went to. Cubs were putrid. I mean, awful. Yeah. And Alfonso Soriano hit a walk-off homer in the 11th. And it was like, they were like, I mean, that stadium still packs even when the Cubs are bad because it's Wrigley. And the crowd went crazy. That was cool. What about you? What's your in-person?
I feel like a lot of college football games just at UMich the second year I was there because that's the year that they like were pretty good. That's the year that the JT Barrett, like, did he go over the line or
he did? That was a first down. Yeah, and then Curtis Samuel scores.
I saw that game in person. That was crazy. Which other games I would say? Because the thing is, I haven't been able to see that many. Like, so the one where I was just like mesmerized, I got to see Tom Brady play.
Awesome.
It was the year after the Rams had just won the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So it was Rams-Bucks rematch. It was a Rams-Bucks. I think that was the year that the Rams won the Super Bowl. Okay. But like it was the first game that they played together that year. And the Rams were winning the whole game, and it was a 2-minute drive. With Tom Brady taking the lead, and the Bucks fans were leaving the stadium. And my dad has always been like a huge Pats fan. He just stood up and he was just like, "Dad, what the hell are you doing? There's still 2 minutes left." And it's like these people don't know who they got at quarterback, and they and Tom Brady led a fourth quarter 2-minute drive, and he scored a touchdown with Gronk like 13 seconds left in the game, and I was just like, I saw a Tom Brady 2-minute drill, and I was just like, this is like aura. He was just aura farming. It's ridiculous.
Game that it is not particularly impactful, but was maybe the best atmosphere I've been at. I was in Cleveland for the game that Baker Mayfield came in for the first time. It was a Thursday night football game against the Jets. I don't know if I've ever heard a stadium that loud. That was, and they won. The Browns don't win a lot, so that was cool. Yeah. But Baker Mayfield came in and led them to a win, and that was like Cleveland was happy for a second, and then
it do be like that sometimes. I mean, they did get the 2016 ring, so like I'm not.
That's all we have to hang our hats on is the one LeBron ring. LeBron behind the back into the lane draws the foul. So, hey, Mavs up by 2 at the half. Listen, if you told me the Mavs were going to be up 2 at the half, I feel like that's a pretty good early game.
That's a pretty good one. Do you think the Lakers can win a ring in the next 2 seasons with Bron?
I think when you have LeBron James, you cannot count them out. I do. I think he is that good. And then you add and you get Luka. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if they're as good as they are. That's the problem. If you put the Lakers in the East, in a heartbeat. But, I mean, like, here's the thing. The answer is every team has a chance because we watched Jason Tatum and Tyrese Halliburton blow out their Achilles. If SGA blows out an Achilles, we no longer have an unbeatable West. So, the NBA is such a long season.
Jokic.
It's such a long season that the question is, do you have the pieces that if the opportunity were to arise, could you do it? Yeah. You got LeBron and Luka. That's a 1-2 punch that's any team would kill for. As PJ Washington throws down. I also would like to point out, the supporting characters in LA are pretty
Austin
good.
Reeves is having a career year. 28 points, bro. That's nothing to scoff at.
Where did AR-15 come from knocking it down? And I know he doesn't score a lot, but defensively, Rui Hachimura is pretty good. Like
Rui's versatile. They have pieces. They have pieces.
Hey.
I just don't think they have the. I don't think they have the commitment down low to handle OKC.
DeAndre Ayton with the 360 one-handed alley-oop.
Oh yeah.
He didn't do that at AZ. Okay, he didn't do that down in Tucson.
I feel like DeAndre v. Wemby is gonna be such a crapshoot in the playoffs.
Give me Wemby to drop 35 and 15. Cooper Flag, top of the key, no good. Feeds it out.
Think about it.
Oh my god.
Okay, so it goes.
Yeah. There you go. Once you get the tic tac passing from the Lakers. Oh, what's up?
That would be a great series though.
Was that the weekend?
OKC Golden State first round.
Ooh.
Golden State. That would be a solid series. Golden State Thunder.
Nice find. PJ Washington.
Nice dunk, PJ Washington.
Ayton's got to be the softest guy for a 7-footer. It's either him or Cat. You see how little Cat wants to play defense? Cat just hangs
there. Cough, cough.
the COVID giver. Well, pull up. 11-footer from LeBron James is good. Lakers up 2. LeBron's got 14. Yeah, that adds up. Yeah, that's fair. Christie over to Cooper Flag. Right corner.
When Houston plays well, they're scary. I don't think the Spurs have enough to win this year. Phoenix is not going to win.
No, Phoenix is not. Houston, I will not win for one reason. They do still have Kevin Durant, right? Yeah, he's a perennial loser, so they're not winning. But I love Houston, and I love Alperen Şengün. I think he's so good. Triple from AR-15. I think Şengün, I can call that a 2, foot on the line. I think Şengün is really good, and but they have Kevin Durant, so I don't care. Like,
I kind of really want to see the Nuggets win again. I would love to see, because if Jokic wins, he's in the conversation for like one of the best big men of all. Like,
yeah,
realistically, he's in that conversation for most influential big man of all time.
Yeah,
I don't think best. I think most dominant for sure.
Oh, without a doubt. And he just all he wants to do is go hang out with his horses, which is unbelievable.
Yeah. I've never seen somebody be so good at their job and hate their job at the
same time. He just doesn't care.
At the same time.
He just goes and does a 9 to 5 and he's out. Like he just wants to go ride horses, man.
Every single time out in yesterday's game, like he was just like, oh, okay, fine, I'll go out there and play.
I mean, I think you got to give a lot of credit though to the Nuggets front office, because when you look at the pieces that surround Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, like these are bona fide players that fit the system with Jokic. You can't just put anybody with Jokic. Like, they couldn't play a ball dominant guard. You couldn't have a Russell Westbrook in his prime at the top of the key. You need the contributors, and all these guys are comfortable with, listen, this offense is going to run through the big Serbian. Like, that's just how it's going to happen.
He's gonna get the ball every single time. He's 7 foot and he can pass like he's magic.
And what's crazy is, like, there are nights that at the same time Jokic just goes, I don't really feel like scoring tonight. I'm gonna dime 15 times.
11 assists.
Yeah. Here you go. Jamal Murray's dropping 30 tonight. It is why you can never count out the Nuggets as long as they're healthy. And I think the big one that needs to be healthy outside of Jokic is Jamal Murray, because that gives them that 1-2 scoring punch.
Yeah.
But they're fun to watch, dude. The way they move the ball. By the way, Christian Braun is a really nice piece for them. I'm annoyed that his name's not Braun, but whatever. I see the name. It should be Christian Braun, but we got to call him Braun.
Are we big on the Cavs this year?
No. I'm never big on the Cavs. They just let me down. Listen, I love Spider Mitchell. I loved Spider Mitchell when he was drafted. I still couldn't believe that the Pistons took Luke Kennard over Donovan Mitchell. Good pick.
Lord.
Here's the problem. Evan Mobley appears to have regressed. He looks bad. He's not good this year. He has no want to be a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan in the post. He wants to go shoot jump shots. Get in the block, buddy.
Get in the paint. Get in the paint.
I still think they're going to move Jared Allen, and I think they're going to move Darius Garland. I do. And
we'll
see what happens. But no, Hachimura, left wing 3, no good. I
thought that was gonna.
I just don't love their depth this year either. It's Jordan Tyson. Like, okay, like.
The thing is, I don't want to see this NBA to like reverse back to just a one conference league for like 10 years, like it was with the Cavs, or with like any team LeBron was at. Like, I want to see, the Heatles. I want to see every single. I would love to see a true fight at the end with like the two best teams being East and West. I don't just want it to be a one conference league.
The one thing
because otherwise it's just not fun.
The one thing I do like about the East is there is a spread of talent. Like, for example, the Knicks are good. They're good. Jalen Brunson, Cat, like, they're good. I think you're going to see a team like Orlando become really good. I love Paolo. I think that Magic team is like young and feisty. I think you're seeing it with the Pistons, young and feisty. I think there may be, like, I think it's a down year for the East, but you're talking about maybe in 2 years, like, we have a spread of talent. Whereas the West, on the other side, you've got a lot of teams starting to break up. The Lakers are starting to slow down. The Mavs have, like, rebuilt and unrebuilt, but you're going to see Kyrie and AD. Yeah, like, the Thunder are the anomaly in the West. Like,
but they drafted a lot of their players, or did some level of trading to get. I mean, Sam Presti is the one that deserves a statue outside of their arena.
Sam Presti should get whatever he wants. Should get whatever he wants. Triple from Max Christie ties this game up.
And
literally.
They crucified him when he blew up the 2012 OKC team.
The two guys
that got chest for it.
The two Sams that got crucified that did not deserve it. Sam Presti and Sam Hinkie in Philly. The process literally made Philly relevant for 10 years.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Jabari Parker, I guess. But
Embiid was the truth for like 2 years. Like there were whenever he was healthy, he was borderline unguardable.
Sorry,
but, I mean, he's got glass.
Softest 7-footer. That's Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid. Yeah, unfortunate. Oh, he did the sell. He did the
D'Lo, he hit it.
Yeah.
Embiid is the softest. If for no reason other than, dude, your bones break all the time, stop flopping. You can't afford to hit the ground anymore, sir. Yeah. I also know you're here. Oh, Luka Doncic right through the middle.
Ooh.
No foul called on Luka. Interesting. D'Lo takes it up the court. Finds Max Christie. Wing 3. That's good. Mavs take a 5-point lead.
I highly doubt that that's going to happen in the game, but
10-1 run. Come on.
Let's see what happens.
I don't think there are a lot of Lakers foam fingers in the front row at at the Crypto.com arena. Because Luka Doncic no good.
He's been flaking on that 3-point line this sim.
2 for 10 for Luka. The pressure of going back to play the Mavs. Too much for Luka Doncic. Oh, how about a triple from D'Lo?
That was a tray.
8-point lead for the Mavs?
Unlikely. Previous me would have been very happy, but I won't go back on the Dallas bandwagon until Cooper Flag is at least on year 3. Okay.
I'm out. They can't hurt me anymore.
Bro. I am outie, bro. I refuse. I'm healed. Okay, I'm healed. I'm not gonna let her hurt me again.
I'm not gonna lie. That's how I've been with the Browns for like
2 decades.
Well, no, the answer is like for a long time it was just like the Browns are bad, so like they can't hurt me. Because I know they're bad.
Because I know they're bad.
And then they got Baker, made the playoffs, and beat the Steelers, and I went, okay, hope so. And then Deshaun Watson.
All right.
And then the second that they traded for Deshaun Watson, I went, oh, I am no longer a fan anymore. So
yeah, that's good.
Let me know when he's out of town. I will go back to rooting for you. But I got dude, you know what's crazy is I got a threatening email yesterday. It was from the Browns saying, do you want season tickets? Don't threaten season tickets. Don't do that.
Oh no.
D'Lo just takes Austin Reeves to the hole and draws a foul.
Who's your dark horse for the year?
In the NBA?
In the NBA. Who's your dark horse?
The
Cinderella story that could possibly like take down the Giant.
Man, it's gonna have to be somebody from the West.
I think it's Houston.
I think it's Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to count on Kevin Durant because he's a loser. He's a loser who's carried to one title by Steph Curry. So,
well,
congrats, I guess.
I do think that
Clippers
Thompson is really good.
The Clippers? No, okay.
Amen Thompson is really good.
Yeah, he is. He's the better Thompson.
I feel like if he's able to truly step into that leadership role, they can be scary. It's just really hard to root against Lakers, Nuggets, and Thunder.
Man, if you give
the
me
Lakers
Nuggets,
have LeBron.
If you give me Nuggets Thunder again in the Western Conference Final, I will watch it all.
Never discount playoff James. Like never discount playoff James. Like that.
You mean Bronny James, right? Nice little hook in the middle.
Oh yeah. Hello. Yeah.
It's 11-point lead for the Mavs. Stefanski got to get fired, right? Yeah, I'm not a Kevin Stefanski guy. I here's the answer. Like, the problem is everybody likes Kevin Stefanski in Cleveland. Everybody's like, he's such a good coach. He's such a good quarterback developer. Dylan Gabriel, like, I get that the offensive line isn't good. I get that the team isn't good. But Dylan Gabriel didn't show anything that was like, oh, he's a good player on a bad team. So stop telling me that he's this good quarterback developer, because he had Deshaun Watson. He stinks. Dylan Gabriel stinks. Shedeur Sanders stinks. What am I supposed to do?
He's had one game.
Shedeur Sanders stunk at Colorado. He's not a good quarterback. Shedeur Sanders is not a good quarterback. Do I want him to be good? Yes, because if he's good, that means the Browns are good. But he holds the ball too long. He was taught bad habits by his dad at Colorado to save his completion percentage by taking sacks. You cannot do that in the NFL. You cannot take sacks in the NFL. It kills your team. And he doesn't care. But congratulations, you beat the Raiders, who are basically a peewee football team. Okay?
He's also a rookie.
He's
also a rookie.
I mean, I didn't want Shedeur Sanders to play this year because, like, the offensive line is bad, and their best receiver is Jerry Stonehands Judy. He has no weapons. Like, he's set up for failure. But at some level, as the head coach of the football team, Kevin Stefanski chose these players to be here. So it's on you, buddy. You and Andrew Berry. Get out.
What's the lead looking like? Because I can't see the score.
Daniel Gafford! It's a 12-point lead now.
Oh, dear Lord. Don't give me hope.
Don't. You're just setting up 45-33. Mavs on top.
It's so sad because I rooted for Dallas so hard against Boston. It's so sad to see. That's the way somebody destroyed me. A team that would destroy me so hard. You were the chosen one.
It was you. Kicks it out. Jake LaRavia for 3. No good, man. The Lakers are ice cold from 3.
Yeah, this sim is not giving the Lakers any favors.
Cooper Flag takes LaRavia underneath. Gives it off to Marshall.
I'm actually really curious because McNuggets put out a really important point, which is like, how do we fix this like really clogged one league type deal, which is not giving cash cows to like not giving max contracts out so willy-nilly. I think that's a byproduct of how the league has grown, which is a credit to the league, because the TV contracts and the sponsorship contracts are so huge that it's just inevitable, because they're making so much money. They have to split proceeds with the players, and the salary cap CBA adjustments for like the past 5 years have been insane. So I do think that you need to put. Okay, let me cook. Let me cook.
Come on.
Because F1 had this exact same problem for years, because it was Ferrari, Red Bull, and Mercedes just spending more than every other team.
Yeah.
They put a cap on how much teams were willing to spend, and things got like a little bit more evened out. I think if you're able to put a cap on the max contract, you're able to like not necessarily on like the because what do they call it, the luxury apron or whatever.
You've got the luxury tax and the 2 aprons. Yeah. The NBA salary cap, by the way, hurts my head.
Okay, yeah, because it's got like 3 separate like
you got the aprons
levels.
Yeah, it's a soft cap. Yep.
If you can create a cap year-wise, so like if you can give the players what they want in a shorter time span, I think that would realistically entice other teams to get star players, because you can bundle up stars to get one that may not be like you maybe can't pay Giannis like 300 for 10, but maybe you could play him like 250 for 4, and like or something like that. I don't know what they
Well,
could do to
what's
get
interesting-
more than 2 stars.
Yeah, I mean, the interesting part is, like, you're talking about, I think, what is a problem in... There's a reason why the NFL has parity. Because the NFL has a very hard cap, so every team, in theory, can field a roster with stars. It is more about draft... Whereas, you're talking about the problems in Major League Baseball. Hey, guess what? Dodgers spend all money. Have a great day. Bye. We win again. You know,
But that's Ohtani, though.
Yeah, well...
Ohtani saved them. Like, that delayed contract was like, that was a master stroke. That was like that Bobby Bonilla levels of awesome.
Shout out to Bobby Bonilla. He's getting paid forever.
Yeah.
You talk about the NBA with the luxury tax. It's a cap, but it's a soft cap. And you're seeing it in college football right now, where we're just no guardrails, pay whatever you want. So there's going to be the haves and have-nots. You need to, there's so much money in television and these media rights and all that, you have to have guardrails on, which is why, at the end of the day, all sports should be under a hard cap. It just should. It's not going to happen. There's no way the Major League Baseball owners will be happy with a hard cap because the Yankees and Dodgers are going to go, no. But I root for the Cleveland Guardians. We have like $7 American dollars. Like, we're I'm playing third base, okay? So, but the hard cap solves all the problems when it's not just about like which owner has the most money. You got to have caps, but they're not going to do it. The NBA doesn't want to do it because at the end of the day, the NBA is a superstar-driven league. So they want to make their superstars happy, which is max contracts. They don't care about role players. So, and it's not really about teams. What's interesting is when they look at the data of how people watch the NBA, it's the least team affinity sport of any sport. Like,
because there's only 5 players on the board every single team.
Because people root for personalities, they don't root for the jerseys. Whereas the NFL, while there are superstars for sure, you root for the NFL team, not for Patrick Mahomes per se. Also because Patrick Mahomes, he's Kermit the Frog.
Yeah. I feel like the NBA has that luxury since there's less players, there's more responsibility, like between lesser amount of superstars.
Oh yeah.
So that's what, and I mean it's also a byproduct of not. It's an image superstar driven league. Ooh, 3?
Yeah.
Nope. Austin Reeves cannot hit a freaking 3 to save his life in this film.
I'm fascinated to look at the numbers from this one. Don't worry. The Mavs being up 10 is so appropriate because that's how it's going to happen, right?
Yep. Apparently. Apparently. I'm curious to see. Oh, have you seen those experiments where they trade careers for like elite players?
Yeah.
I went on a bender seeing, for example, if Shaq and Giannis were to trade careers, Giannis would have like 7 chips. Like if they just switched, they basically switched Shaq
like
and
transplanted
Giannis.
him onto that team. Oh yeah.
So like Giannis was a rookie in '94, and like he basically won like 7 chips.
Giannis, you put Giannis in any era that's not right now, he's winning multiple chips. He's a freak. He actually is a freak. Yeah. You imagine imagine Victor Wembanyama in the center of any of these teams. Like put him on this in the center of. Put him on the Spurs in the late 90s instead of David Robinson.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're unbeatable. They're just, they're unreal. Mavs win by 10. I need to look at these numbers. What? Daniel Gafford, player of the game.
W. Gafford. Get that money, brother.
Shout out to DG. The true DG. Daniel Gafford.
Yeah.
Okay, so LeBron finishes with 14. Let's take a look at the three-point shooting. Okay, so Luka 1 for 7. Austin Reeves 0 for 5. Marcus Smart 0 for 4.
Super.
What? Can we? Yo.
Dalton didn't get a single minute, probably.
Nope. 3-pointers. Lakers go 3 for 22.
That's what you call three and out league. Live and die by the 3. That's exactly what happens.
13 bench points to 1.
Big yikes. Big yikes. But hey, W to Dallas. W to Dallas.
Big W for Dallas. Hey, we brought you a little happiness. You're welcome.
Yeah. For
when
now.
When this game happens on the day after Thanksgiving, you can just sit there and go, this game doesn't matter because they won on game time. So
very true. W.
Big dubs in the chat. Man, Ricky, this has been an absolute blast, man. Hanging out, talking some ball.
Hey, yeah.
I want to give you the opportunity. I said I'd give you the hot ones opportunity. So here's what we do on Game Time. We give you the full cam look. Look right into the camera. Let people know where they can find you. Where they can find you.
All right, people. If you want to see some top tier and definitely not hot takes on all things movies, TV, and anime, you can check me out at RickyFlics.mp4, wherever you see your content. So TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, it's all there. And if you want me to see me talk stuff in Espanol when it comes to gaming, just add a 64 to RickyFlics. RickyFlics 64, wherever you consume your content, and you'll get me in Spanish just yapping like a madman. We love you and thank you for coming with us to talk some ball and talk some WWE.
You got the shine. You got to go follow this man. Truly one of the most entertaining creators out there. Ricky, an absolute pleasure. I hope we get to do this more because, I like to yap, and I feel like we get to have a good yap session on here. I hope you have a great holiday season. Safe travels if you're going anywhere, whatever you do, and always most success with your content because you continue to be one of the guys out there that I love watching. So thank you so much for hopping on with us and spending some time out of your valuable schedule to hang out with GameSpot Sports.
Thank you very much. It was absolutely amazing.
Amazing time with our guy RickyFlics. So again, go follow Ricky wherever you can. Hit the follow button. It costs nothing to follow, guys. So make sure you follow.
That is very true.
Make sure you follow us on social, GameSpot Sports, one word, on Instagram and on YouTube, GameSpot_sports over on TikTok and on Twitter. We're gonna be off the next couple of days because we got Thanksgiving right here. So everybody who's out there, have a safe holiday season. We'll be back next week. Keep an eye on socials. We'll be posting plenty of clips and fun moments from our streams. We'll catch you next week. Be safe. Have fun here on GameSpot Sports.